This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about Howie Roseman getting pressed by this guy, Mike. I want to say Florio. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry. Or I just know this guy is always with Chris Sims. And I also want to just show some OTA highlights I seen earlier, but I ain't have time to upload any of this. But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Howie Roseman. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so Howie Roseman get pressed today by this guy. So it's to the end of the interview or closer to the end, and this Mike guy start asking Howie Roseman about Jonathan Gannon, that situation, and it's like it's obvious. It's either Howie Roseman truly don't know nothing about it, or Howie Roseman probably know everything about it, but he just can't release that information to the press. But let's look at how Howie Roseman handled this, and this shows he's Philly for real, for real. But let's listen to this clip.
Before I let you go, what can you tell me about how the Jonathan Gannon tampering situation came to be? How did you find out about it?
Yeah, I think for me personally, obviously, extremely appreciative of JG and his contributions to our football team. Helped us win the NFC. That was handled, as we discussed before, at the ownership level, and I think the more we look in the past, the less focused we are on the future. And so for me, that's over with. Wish him well in Arizona, and we're moving on.
Did you guys actually make a complaint, or was this the Cardinals raising their hand saying, we realize we screwed up?
I'm really appreciative of JG's contributions, helping us win the NFC, and that was handled at the ownership level. And I think we need to move on. And the less we focus on the past, the better we'll be in the future.
You're doing a good job
reading. Did I say that
reading
line the same time twice? Because I don't think I did. Can you?
I know, no, you got it. You got it right. Your talking points are on point. But
Thank you.
Do you not realize that answers like that make people like me think there's a hell of a lot more to this than anyone is ever going to tell us, and it was a much bigger deal than anyone ever let it on to be? Don't you see that as a reasonable
If I was making
conclusion?
a list of top 5 conspiracy theorists around the National Football League, you would be on. I don't know that you'd be one. I don't want to appoint you as one, but you would definitely be top 5.
You're deflecting. You're deflecting. Should it not be taken as a surprise that the announcement was made minutes before round 1 began? Didn't you even chuckle at that? Good Lord, they're announcing this to the world literally minutes before the draft starts.
It is possible that's when resolution came, right?
Well, I guess that's possible. Is that when it came?
Again, I don't want to get into any details, but I'm saying there are answers for some of your conspiratorial, is that the word? Conspiratorial theories.
Well, that's good. It's good that I got something out of you. I thought you were just going to read the talking points again. We have about 30 seconds. Do you want to read the talking points one more time?
I feel like there's sarcasm involved in that.
Yo, Howie's the man, yo. Howie's the man. Like, he brung it, Howie brung it, and I think this dude is a Giants fan too. So he don't even like the Eagles, and I think he is. I think him and Chris Sims is Giants fans, if I'm not mistaken. But so these dudes don't even like Howie Roseman to start. Look, Howie's that guy, man. Like I said, Howie's that guy. He handled that very, very well, in my opinion. This guy got what he wanted, I guess. I guess Howie somewhat alluded, like maybe it was resolved right there, or I think this dude just trying to come up with headlines, clicks, and he got what he wanted. He definitely got what he wanted. And Howie didn't answer like a typical GM, yo, he like, yo, we answer your question, but we answer it the same way. That's why, like, yo, did you hear me say that twice? So I like how he handled that. But Howie's a clown, man. Howie's a not clown like in a bad way, like funny. Like he's a funny dude, man. I get Howie, like I say, he handled that very, very well. And I know he's sick of answering the Jonathan Gannon thing. Like, Jonathan Gannon did some snake junk. Arizona Cardinals did some snake junk. It is what it is. It is what it is. I honestly think the first report that came out about them being furious about that, I think that's true. I think they were really mad at the Arizona Cardinals and really mad at Jonathan Gannon because they probably really wanted him focused on the Super Bowl and like the jittery type thing after the Super Bowl. They're not really speaking to the press. Waited like a week or two, and then he didn't even speak to our press. He spoke to the Arizona Cardinals press. So I'm pretty sure Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, even the guys on the field was pretty mad at Jonathan Gannon, or at least some of them, because Andre Satchery went there. I think Kaiser White went to go play with Jonathan Gannon. So hey, I don't know, man. I think more upper management is probably pretty pissed off with Jonathan Gannon, but they're not going to release that to the press. But now I want to actually show this, just some highlights. Let me hide that. Jalen Hurts, Boston Scott, doing this thing. Ball Batman, aka James Bradbury, Milton Williams. Well, I believe it's a dog. People sleeping on him. I got a lot of negative comments about him from y'all, but I like Milton Williams. We got Covey. They just show Swift, AJ Brown. Like they said, enough said. AJ is just a dog, and right here, not you, the forgotten man, Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell putting in work. Okay, Kenneth. I like that little effect right there. Kenneth Gainwell, like I said, just the forgotten man. People like it's between Swift and Penny. To me, you got to add Gainwell in there, man. Gainwell did some pretty phenomenal things during the playoffs. I like Kenneth Gainwell because he know how to move the chains. The other guys, they really shifty and could hit home runs for sure. But what I like about Kenneth Gainwell, he keeps those chains moving. So don't count him out. Let me just say that. Don't count him out. Now, is he going to start over Swift? That's a long shot. But can he be RB2? I think he could beat out Penny. Don't sleep on Gainwell. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? I'm dropping this 4 in the morning. Hopefully some of you guys up to watch it. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm up.